Hello, my name is Janeska Knight. I prefer to be called Nikki because it's just a lot easier to remember and say. So here I am. I am a Georgia native, first person in my family to be born in Georgia. I think that's pretty big just for my family. We're from North Carolina, but um, I currently live in Augusta, Georgia. I moved out here after I graduated from University of West Georgia in summer of 2015 with my master's in professional counseling. And moving out here has been a tremendous learning experience for me. Um, I am learning to do everything on my own now. For the first time, I was blessed with parents that were able to take care of me financially until I was more stable to do it for myself. Um, I work at a school called Georgia School for Innovation in the Classics. We are a Georgia public charter school, so it is just as any public school, but we have a little bit more leeway in what we can do and what we don't have to do. I am the school counselor for 611 students. Our school is K-7 at the moment. We're adding on a grade level every year until we are K-12. Hopefully, I will not be the only counselor for all of that, but right now I am. Um, I am also the testing and RTI 504 coordinator. So I wear many hats at this location. I love being in that position to be able to create all of my manuals from scratch, but also devil's advocate. I do not like it because it is from scratch. I have no foundation to go off of. I don't have a county to meet with. I don't have anyone to talk with problems and talk about my problems and figure out the the way that their school does it or the way that this side of the county does it. Um, it is just little old me. Um, it's hard and challenging, but this is year two for our school. Um, and this is year two for me as a counselor. So we're growing together. I am learning what I have to do. First year was complete chaos, and I can't function like that. I'm a planner. I need things planned out. I need to know in advance for stuff, and that is what I do now. So at the end of the year, before the year's out, I plan my lessons, activities, uh, conferences. I plan out my entire year in advance, just so I am prepared as it goes. I'm very flexible when it comes to things, but I also like to have some kind of foundation set. Um, with that being said, also my career goals. I want to be a licensed professional counselor. I'm working on the LAPC application now. Um, I want to research. I want to do my research with young girls and figuring out where this, not where, but just figure out what I can do to help them not be so concerned with their body image and their self-esteems are just so low. I want to be able to research and find what I can do or what programs and activities can be done throughout schools to make sure that 9-year-old girls are not so concerned with, well, why doesn't he like me and he likes her? You're 9. That should not be any of your concern, not yet. When I was 9, that was far this thing from my mind was why he liked me, why he liked her and not me. I was too busy playing and having fun. But now with everything at their fingertips, it is harder for them to, not harder, but I guess they just choose not to be out as much and not to be doing things outside and having the typical fun that I remember having as a 9-year-old. My concern was academics. I just didn't want to get in trouble by getting the F and my mom being upset or my dad trying to beat me, not beat me, but give me a spanking because I did not perform to my best ability or I decided to be lazy. My concerns were more academic. Their concerns now are more so about social. Um, and I will say that the media does, it may have a strong point to why they do what they do, because they see this size zero model and they think that that's who they should be like. And that's what you want to do. That's all fine. If that is your size, typically, that is wonderful too. But size zero is not for everybody. And I make sure that I tell my girls that I'm like, you are all beautiful. You love yourself. You need to love yourself more than anybody else. And that's something that I say to encourage them as they are in my office. But I've had a number of 9-year-old girls talk to me about things of that nature, and it bothers me so much. And I want to be able to create a program that will start in elementary and work is, and travel on to the high school. um, and it will be basically focusing on self-esteem, giving back to the community, and creating experiences, because there are a lot of students or a lot of kids that don't know anything but their area. They've never left or explored outside of their area. There are colleges in every town. There's somewhere, somehow, something that you can do that has nothing to do with your own area. Now, of course, always come back and get back to your community. That's your home. That's your area you grew up in. Um, Sorry for that, but also you need to know that there is more to Georgia than Atlanta. There is, and I grew up in Clayton County, and there's a lot of people in Clayton County that have no idea that the University of West Georgia exists. I don't know how, but they don't. They went to the community college, which is fine and dandy if that's what you want to do. But I wanted to experience more of my state, more diversity, more culture. I wanted to be able to be out there and do different things. And the University of West Georgia has led me to do that. Um, but that is all for me. Thank you so much for listening to me share about who I am. Hope you have a great day. Thank you.